Well, it's a dazzling Sunday, and we're heading down to the barn for no particular reason other than just to enjoy the weather and have a look at everyone. Dogs, how's it going? Let's go in the barn, see what's happening. All right, it's our milking stall where we milk, but we're actually done milking for a little while. Calf should come in May, and then we'll be back at it. Chickens still haven't gone outside, even though it's marvelous out, but yeah, they're just getting used to things. We'll go out the back door here and have a look. Ooh. So this is our new venture. We decided to try some goats. Eventually they'll just live with the sheep, but for now, hey, little goat. Little goat. That one's pretty tame. That's his mom. They're still pretty wary of us, but not bad. And we've had a few kids, but we're due for a few more yet. Should start, I think, March 24th is when the lady said the next batch should come, so we'll see how that goes. But they're pretty fun to watch. The goats are really enjoying their hay. Made sure they got a nice soft bale. Some of the bale's been a little tough, but especially with the little babies here, they need softer hay. I had a lady ask me very seriously the other day, how is it that goats can digest cans? And so I internally sighed and said, well, goats don't actually eat cans. They, that's something you only find in storybooks. Oh, she said, isn't that something? I said, yeah, it sure is. So people have funny ideas. That's why we make these videos, to kind of dispel myths and show people what really happens here. Now we're in the sheep pen. This is a kind of a roller ball in here. You can see it. The sheep lick it, and they get a bit of. It's not quite molasses. It is molasses. Molasses is included in it, but it's also minerals and actually it's supposed to be a complete supplement for the sheep. But I don't 100% trust that, so I always keep their loose mineral feeder full. We'll have a look at that in a minute, and because some of them do seem to prefer that. A new addition this year was our automatic watering system, which has made our lives much easier. We love it. We used to fight with water all winter, but now it just happens, and I love it. So this is where the mineral and loose salt is. You can see they're doing pretty good, and that keeps everybody topped up. And they're down to a bale here. In the next day or two, we will have to feed them again, set up 4 more bales, and those bales should take them right into lambing, which should happen in not even 2 weeks. So what's going on over there? I'm just chilling out in there. You might notice there's fewer sheep than there was the last time I made videos, but we decided to basically sell out of the wool sheep and go all hair sheep, just for ease of management and just the pain in the butt of shearing, and it's expensive, and you have to get rid of the wool somehow. There's still a couple woolies. This one right here, it was on to me right away when I was penning up the wool sheep, and we just couldn't catch it. It's smart. So I don't know what we'll do with it. And then Of course, there, over there is Lambo, the blind one, and I just didn't have the heart to send her down the road. Maybe one day I'll find a petting zoo or something for her. But yeah, for now she stays. There's Spots, who's had triplets every year since she had her first lambs. And we'll see what she's got in her this year. She's wide, but is she wide enough for triplets? We'll see. But everybody's looking pretty wide. They're all walking like a tank. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Yeah. In under 2 weeks, everybody should start to get a lot lighter. Ooh, that was hard getting up, wasn't it? She's probably the roundest one. Yeah. Aw. Hey, honey. Yeah, there you are. That's a big mama. I'm curious what she'll have. The ewe with the purple tag here is a ewe we've come to call Purple Tag. And Purple Tag I bought from a guy who was looking to sell all his sheep, and he only had one Katahdin. And so I just went and picked her up, and oh, she had beautiful lambs for us last year. A twin set of twins, ewe lambs. In fact, that's one of them right there. I'm not sure where the other one is. I remember that one because it's got like a brockled face and it just looks distinctive. And but this year I noticed, especially late in the year here, she's been losing condition and looking a little bit dull. And so I kind of grabbed her the other day, looked in her mouth, and she has no teeth left, at least none up front. So she must have some molars because she's still getting by, but this is unfortunately going to be her last year. Which is sad because I really like her. She's just a nice ewe. She's you know, she does her job, she has her babies, but they can't all stay forever. That's the deal. So, but she's got daughters in the flock still, and hopefully in the future they do well for us. And this right here is the biggest one we have. If we were to weigh them all, she's the tallest and the heaviest as well. And we're hoping she's got a set of, well, I'm going to say definitely she's got twins in her, but I'm hoping for triplets, to tell you the truth. So, but we will see. And she's another nice ewe. So. There's the lamb just enjoying the roller ball, getting a little bit, you know, they can't gulp it, but they get little licks here and there, and tops them up on their energy and whatnot. That's the ram having a drink. But instead of feeding grain, this is what I do. I know a lot of people like to feed grain. I like to avoid it because it makes the sheep all act like crack addicts. This way they just come and get a little bit of a top up here and there. And especially in cold weather or getting closer to lambing like they are now, and it seems to work out really good. Here's Buttercup. She's we dried her up. Well, last time we milked her was Friday afternoon. It's Sunday afternoon now, so she's in the early processes of being dried up, but she doesn't seem too bothered by it. She's been scratching really bad. Hopefully with the warmer weather that'll pass here. Lice are hard on cows, especially later in the winter. Here's some of the younger calves. They're used to getting grain whenever we come around. So, isn't that right, fellas? They're doing really well. Most of these are actually Angus Holstein crosses, and they grow like crazy, except for Little Red there. Little Red is the still only bottle calf now. And she would love a bit of milk right now, wouldn't you, Red, huh? Yeah, you would. Actually, her name is Lily. Sarah named her Lily. Isn't that right, Lil? Yeah. Now we're out in the pasture with the cows here. They're not all out here. Some of them are still in getting a drink over there. You can see them. There's a couple on Mineral Hill and a couple in the corner there. And yeah, they're just loving the day. It's a good day for cows. We've been just feeding them bales straight out on pasture here. It seems to be working okay. We do waste a bit, but if 3 bales before used to take them 9 days, now 3 bales just put on the ground takes them 7 or 8, depending. So, I mean, it's not the end of the world. And it's supposed to be really good for the soil. And so we're just going to do it because I already wrecked all the bale feeders this year. Well, I didn't wreck them. They were 100 years old and they just disintegrated. So here we are, making do. This right here is one of the, not bottle calf. This was a natural born calf from June last year. I think that's the mother, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. It might belong to that one right there as well. And she looks fantastic. And that's another one over there that is either belonging to this red one or the one behind me. And yeah, she's looking great too. And as a for instance, that's one of the bottle calves from about the same time last year, as is that one right there. So, and they're okay, but they're just not like that. And so we really like these ones. The bull that produced this calf was the first bottle calf we ever had when we first bought the farm. His name was Charlie. He eventually, he got mean and took a run at Sarah, and then we sold him to a neighbor, and the neighbor actually really liked him until he took a run at him too. So that bull, you know, we did what we could for Charlie. He sired some calves, but he's probably being eaten at McDonald's as we speak right now. And yeah, that's what happens. So this is what we refer to as Mineral Hill. That's a mineral feeder for the cows right there. It's just a hill that they congregate on and get a bit of mineral. And then after they're done, they walk out over there to where the bales are. And then that's how the cows do it. So anyway, it's been a beautiful day, and I'm going back in the house now, and hope everybody else has a beautiful day. Bye. And here comes the cute wife. The cutest little farmer to ever be. Coming out to have a little visit with me out here in the sunshine. Isn't that nice? Wave, dear.
Hey.
Wave.
Hey.
Ah, she's not listening.